3/3, please. Okay, that was quick. Right. Okay. Oh. So the center card is Lovers. So a connection of some sort. Okay, this is wow. Let me just make sure they're all in the shot. Okay. The center card is the Lovers, so definitely something will be. I'm sorry, I have the window open. I apologize for any distractions. So there will definitely be something around a connection. Of course, a lover's connection. And I'm going to do a relationship reading first, and then I will do a singles reading. And I will clarify that in the title, and I will put times at the bottom as well. So if you want to skip to that. So yeah, something to do, well, naturally, if it's love reading for those in relationships, with a lover, a potential partner, or someone that you have or had a very strong connection with, someone with whom those invisible cords are not yet cut. Now, the first three cards, King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. So this could be interpreted in one of two ways. King of Swords and Queen of Swords could be you and your partner. But because, I'm sorry, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. That's my bad. Queen of Cups. King of Swords is a very strong masculine energy. Strong in his beliefs, defends what he feels is right, and kind of not really the sensitive type to show his emotion or to really open up and share his inner feelings. He's more logical, more about solutions to problems, taking action, getting things done. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very, she has a lot of foresight. She has certain psychic abilities. That's not to say she can tell the future or the past, but she has good instincts. And she can often get a good sense of things beyond what's at face value. Now, the fact that the Ace of Cups is between these two characters tells me that there is potential or there is love in between these two characters, or some sort of emotional fulfillment. Each of them fulfills each other emotionally. But again, this is in the first row. This is kind of what was or what has developed. Now, what's interesting is the center cards I have here is the Devil, followed by the center, the Lovers, and then the Ace of Wands or Staves. So there are shadow aspects to this relationship. One or both could have bad habits. One or both could be impulsive, could be controlling, or have issues with control, which of course would spill into any relationship. Or one or both have certain resistances, or one or both are being tempted by something. Okay, the fact that the Ace of Wands is right on the other side tells me that these, whatever the Devil represents, whatever issues or shortcomings or shadow aspects represented by the Devil, are also part of an opportunity for growth. Again, this comes up in very many readings, and I will get more specific. I will draw more cards, but this especially has to do with your relationship. This relationship, or this conflict or shadows or temptations, control issues, even potential manipulation, is an opportunity to learn and to, Ace of Wands, to ignite something within you, or some sort of energetic soul approach, something, either to take a stance or to really observe things from a different perspective. Or I mean, it's interesting because the Lovers is right in the center between these two cards. So it seems like either one has these qualities and the other wants to grow and get beyond these trivialities, these ego-based issues or tensions. Um, it seems that perhaps because the devil is right under the King of Swords, so it may be that a male character or the masculine energy in this relationship may be having temptations, urges, may be impulsive, may be a little bit controlling, may have certain habits that grasp onto him very much. While right underneath the Queen of Cups, I have the Ace of Wands. So this intuitive, very tuned in female energy wants growth, wants forward movement, wants reignited passion or something more. Right underneath that, I have King of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Four of Wands. King of Cups, what's going on with me today? King of Wands, leadership and having strong vision, which makes sense associated with the King of Swords right along this line. He still has strong vision, strong passions, very strong character. And naturally, Ace of Cups, love and unconditional love and abundance, growth, right above the Lovers. So there is or was love. There is something in this relationship. I mean, it's not just one-sided. There is potential for something in this relationship with this existing partner or potential partner. There is potential. There is some sort of connection. Otherwise, you wouldn't be dealing with each other. And there is potential for comfort. Maybe this relationship is comfortable, or it's difficult to make these changes, or to move forward with the way things are currently to gain this comfort. But it's what you want. It's to bask in the spoils. It's to be happy. It's not to be worried. Which again, you don't need a reader to tell you that. That's what we all seek in relationships. And right after that, I have the Four of Wands, joy and happiness and contentment, which is along this line. So it seems like the female energy, who's very intuitive, who has a good sense of things, is seeking growth or would like growth and kind of an upgrade, if you will, which seemingly would lead to this joy and happiness. It's almost like with this upgrade or with these changes, just things would be better. They seem like they would be better. Let me draw a few more cards and see if I can get any more clarity on that, please, for this week. Oh, take a sip of my tea there. Always helpful. Oh, nothing like a good warm cup of tea. Okay. Oh, I have a card fly out there. So, Two of Wands, challenges. It seems like this will be challenging. This may be a challenging relationship. Not in all respects, of course, but in the sense that let's just say things may not be going as smoothly as you would like in this relationship. And I'm getting that it has to do with the masculine energy. Now, that could be you or your partner. Masculine energy does not mean man. It could be a female, and female energy does not mean woman. It could be man. So bear that in mind. It could very well match up, but it may be the opposite. Anything else, please? For the week of April 23rd. Oh. Okay. Five of Swords. So there is it seems like a battle has been fought, whether with yourself, whether with your partner. That's not necessary to mean an argument or conflict. It could very well represent, do I want to stay with this person or am I truly happy? Some sort of decision that you kind of had maybe some sort of battle with. But at the end of the day, no matter the decision, you still have the choice. So you could still achieve what you want in this relationship, okay? If you are seeking commitment, if you are seeking control, if you are seeking for your partner no longer to control you or to get rid of his habits, this can be achieved. However, it may not bring the results, the happiness, the comforts that you would like. Okay? If a person is determined enough, they can win over someone's love or affections, or they can convince someone of a lie. If the determination is there enough, a person can very well manifest this, sometimes unfortunately at the expense of someone else. But will it be worth it? Right? Or will it give you that which you want in this relationship if there's a seeking for this growth, this passion, or this new level of something, or these fulfillments that seem to be perhaps lacking in the male energy. Again, it is possible to achieve it, but I mean, is it really worth all the time, energy, effort, or all of this perhaps inner conflict? Or, do you really want to deal with the devil, in a manner of speaking? That's not to say your partner is the devil, but the devil's demons that may surround certain aspects of a relationship, or tensions, or bad habits, or whatever. Is it something that is truly within what you are seeking? You could ask yourself, is this the thing is, what's interesting is that no relationships are easy, right? But no relationship should be so hard that it almost comes at the expense of your own emotional well-being, right? Because compromise is inevitable. And of the major arcanas I have here, it's just the Lovers and the Devil. It's inevitable to have connections with people, to have loving connections and relationships, but it's also inevitable to have only this loving connection without the darker side of a relationship, the darker side of a person, the darker side of someone's shadow. So it's really up to you whether or not this is something you want to stick with, because I'm getting that the ball is more so in your court, if that makes sense, because it will be challenging, right? It will be kind of almost like a battle of sorts. But at the end, you're still going to have to make a decision. Even if you win and you get whatever you want out of your partner, it seems like, or in this relationship, it seems like there will still be a decision that will need to be made. It's not going to give you this joy, this happiness that you're looking for. It's still going to leave you wondering or questioning. So let's see if I can get one more card, please, for relationships for this week. Six of Cups. Yeah. It seems like these tensions or habits are not new. This is something that perhaps has been around in this partner, in the masculine energy's character for quite some time. As well, it is very much part of your character to seek this growth, or to get rid of the demons or the dark aspects or the shadow aspects. Let's put it that way. And there may be this vulnerability, this feeling of vulnerability, like like you can accept this person with all of these things, but it's very, very difficult to accept that this will be part of the connection or the relationship. So it's like the love is there, the connection is there, the desire is there. But is that enough? So that's what I have for relationships for this week. I hope that was helpful. Okay, and I will see you next week. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the singles reading. Singles love reading for this week. I'm just going to collect all my cards here. Okay, and I will post times below. So if you just want to skip ahead while I shuffle and get this all ready.